Hi everyone, really amazing, exciting day today. I just have to tell you, we're celebrating two really big things. The first of all, I've got to tell you, we have finally defeated our arch nemesis, Kapoor, and I'll tell you how we did it in a minute. The second piece of big news is, this week is the first anniversary of our Black 2 paint, the super matte, super flat black paint that we made together for the benefit of all artists around the world. So we are celebrating, and I'm going to show you what we've made to celebrate in a minute, and I'm blown away by what you guys have made. First of all, let's deal with the Kapoor side of this story, because I know you're going to be fascinated with the update. For those of you that don't know what I'm on about, a couple of years ago, the artist Anish Kapoor did a deal with a company who had made the blackest black material in the known universe. Well, blackest man-made material in the known universe. And how can one man own a colour anyway? Nature makes colours. I mean, we've just heard this year that the male bird of paradise's feathers are like some sort of complex lattice thing that absorbs 99.8% of all light anyway. So nature had the upper hand all along. So what are you going to do, Kapoor? Round up all the birds of paradise? I think not. And the deal he did was only he could use it in art. You could use it for a car, you could use it for a wristwatch, you could use it for something else, but only Kapoor could make art with this stuff. Now, a lot of you lot agreed with me, and you thought, that was pretty rotten. That was total rotterism. So what we did was we all started protesting online. We used this hashtag, #ShareTheBlack, and ultimately we created our own black together. We sent you, well, 1,000 of you, a beta version of a super black paint, and you played with it, and you told us what you liked about it, what you didn't like about it, what you'd like to change, and together, as a community, we made what we now call Black 2, an ultra matte, super flat, black acrylic paint that anyone in the world can use. Now, at the time, the creators of the super black, Vanta Black, said, well, it's complicated stuff, it's really expensive, you have to grow it in a lab, artists wouldn't be able to use it anyway, and we have no intentions of making such a thing. And we said, well, that's a shame, but at least we've got this Black 2 acrylic that we can make our art with. So it was kind of cool, but we kept the pressure up. And guess what happened? The company that made the Vanta Black have made a black paint, an actual paint. And the good news is, it's much easier to use. The bad news is, a couple of weeks ago, they said, although anyone can use it, artists included, they don't intend to ever make a retail version that we can use at home. You still need to be trained in how to apply it. You still need to be able to spray it, cook it. It's expensive, it's no good. They're never going to make us one we can use. And that is really sad. But the good news is, as they've opened it up, we've started to see artistic things appearing. Like this amazing piece by the architect Asif Khan, which is a black pavilion for the Olympic Games, the Winter Olympics, and it absorbs a lot of light. But if you look closely, it doesn't absorb all light. This paint is okay, but it's not amazing. It's about the same as the Black 2 that we've got. So let me show you the Black 2 super quick. This ball here is a ball that's made with normal acrylic black paint. This is actually by a company called Winsor & Newton. No disrespect to Winsor & Newton, you make great acrylics. They're just not that matte. Now this one is Black 2. As you can see, it absorbs an awful lot more light than a normal acrylic paint, and it does that because it actually has more pigment in it than other acrylic paints, and we've used a super binder, which means it goes on super flat and you can stick it to almost anything like glass or metal or whatever, and it's awesome. Now, you might be mistaken in thinking that the Winsor & Newton acrylic is actually blacker than Black 2, but the reason why this looks a bit darker is because it's reflecting light. Check this out. If we get some water and we add a bit of water to Black 2, bringing the gloss and the reflection back, you'll see, in fact, when it becomes shiny, it's even blacker than normal acrylic paint. Now, the good news is, 40,000 artists around the world are now using this black paint, and we're distributing it to them for what it costs us to make it. And that's absolutely phenomenally brilliant. So we wanted to celebrate this, and we had a good look at the hashtag on Instagram, Share the Black, and we found 10 of you whose work we absolutely loved, and we felt like you were pushing the boundaries of the material, and we were excited by it. So what we've done is we've collaborated with 10 artists that use Black 2 to create these absolutely beautiful limited edition versions of our Black 2 paint. And the idea is that you'll be able to buy the Black 2 like normal, and the next 1,000 bottles that you get will actually have a limited edition artwork on them by these amazing artists. And I think you'll agree, they look absolutely beautiful. So thank you to all the artists who've contributed work to the Bottles project. Thank you to everybody who uses Black 2. The good news is the new special limited edition Black 2 bottles are available now from culturehustle.com, and the next 1,000 bottles that we send out will be the limited editions. Don't worry, they don't cost any more money than usual. Now, if you get a chance, please get on Instagram, check out the Share the Black hashtag and see some of the amazing work that other artists are creating. We're going to get back in the lab, and we're going to come up with some even more awesome stuff to make sure you can make artworks that you never could before, because that's what we love to do. Okay, love you all, have fun, share the love, share the black, see you later.